and then direct questions to the student athletes first, please.
Man, that's Big Five basketball, right? It's we knew it was going to be a possession game. It's just what it is, and we talked a lot about it. You know, we take great pride in playing the Big Five, and especially going on the road in the Big Five. It's hard. It's really hard to do. Really proud of these guys, and I thought we fought. You know, I think we had some mistakes, and we cleaned it up. But at the end of the day, this group just sticks together, and they wanted to give Ema a happy birthday present. It's his birthday today, so all day we've been joking with him that nobody cares it's your birthday. We got a Big Five game, so it's his birthday. Happy birthday to him, and just excited to win our first Big Five game, especially on the road.
Questions for the student athletes, please.
Sam, could you just, talk about what your game plan was against Williams?
I mean, we knew, what type of player he is, what emphasis we put on him. The coaches did a great job with the scouting report, and it was just a battle down there. Trying to be physical and take away what he tries to do.
Were you, it seemed like you were trying to jump on him. You guys got 10 steals. You had a lot of, sort of, right, picking off the pass before he got it. Was that part of it?
Yeah, my teammates made really great reads on the entry passes in the post. We were trying to switch it up on them and never let them get comfortable. So I think my teammates did a really good job.
Can you talk about a little bit about how you were just everywhere on the floor tonight? When everyone's ball on the floor, you're diving for it, you're getting offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. Can you just talk about your hustle tonight?
That's something that I take great pride in. That's the most important thing for me on the floor. That's always something that's gotten me on the floor, and I feel like that's my biggest asset to a team. Just play hard and be all over. So that's something that I really try to put emphasis on. And yeah.
Where did you kind of learn to get that from?
I don't know. I think from overseas, just being undersized and trying to find my role on the team. And I figured from a young age that was something that was going to get me on the floor. So that's something that I really try to focus on.
I know you don't want to shoot 5 of 22, but is there something rewarding about winning this game tonight when they made it tough with some zone looks? You had at one point a real tough step back three. Does it feel rewarding to kind of fight out a game like that where they, on a tough shooting night, when they really tighten up their defense?
Coach trusts me to make plays for this team, so I don't really care too much about a rough night in the office, but it's always great to get a win. On the road, Big Five game, and we all play for each other. So my teammates cheer me on whether I'm making shots or missing shots, but I'm just happy that we was able to pull it out. And it came down to the wire. That's a really good team. So.
What was the defensive key? There was a 10-minute stretch there, middle of the first half. You held them to one field goal.
Just communicating, just talking through our switches, picking up our pressure, and then rebounding. We can rebound the ball held them in one shot. That finished each possession. So I just think we always connected. We knew we had to get some stops, and that's our biggest thing. We always try to get a kill. Kill is three stops in a row. You get a kill.
Don't give away all the secrets.
They went to a little 3-2 zone there kind of midway through the first half and stopped the little run you guys had. What kind of adjustments did you guys make to kind of get free a little bit?
Just trying to set some screens up top, trying to get the ball moving a little bit. Of course, trying to get to the middle, which we didn't do that too much tonight, but just trying to mix it up opposed to just swinging it around top.
Hysier, what does it mean for this team to be 3 down?
If I'm being honest, nothing. But it's a great feeling because we know that we're rolling right now. Maybe we got 3 out the way, three tough games so far. Just trying to shift our focus to the fourth and put this behind us. But it's good. It's a good feeling to have. Nobody want to lose any games early, so just trying to ride this streak as long as we can.
Sam, both teams shot under 35% for the first half. How do you, when you're maybe in a little bit more of a scoring slump, keep up that defensive energy?
I feel like regardless of scoring, not scoring, that's something that can really change the game. It's just having energy on defense, and that could also lead into having good offensive possession. So I feel like making the ball or missing shots, it shouldn't affect our defense. We should even talk more and have better rotations when we're missing shots. So
I see you guys have talked about the late game situations that you guys practice. I know every team does that, but is there something that you guys have taken from that? Because the Navy game could have gotten out of control, and then this one, again, I know you didn't want it to get down to this point, but you guys were able to hold on. Is there something that you saw from the team in practice when you thought you guys were maybe built to just do enough to fend these games off?
I think we just stay together. We just stay together in these moments. That's something we preach every game. Just like we just gotta, when adversity hits, we gotta stick together. Whether we winning, whether we losing, we just gotta stay together. So that's the biggest thing. Like in moments like this, when it get tougher, we kind of come together, because if we go apart, then I don't think we'd be able to finish strong or have success in the end.
Any other questions for the student athletes? Thanks, guys. You're good.
Thank you.
I don't know, you got questions?
Go shower. Let's get out of here.
Thank you.
Questions for Coach?
Adam, maybe it won't be every time that you foul up 3, but could you talk through this particular decision to do that?
It's something that you think about all summer, right? You try to plan on what is your philosophy and things of that nature. So it's something that we talk about case-to-case basis. Our biggest concern was Williams coming in the game and getting an offensive rebound. But I thought we executed it really well. We talked about it at the timeout. It's something we talked about in practice. So just proud of the guys that executed and finish the play at the end.
Coach, first time Temple's played at the DAC since 1985. How did the DAC crowd affect your game plan at all during some of the more high energy points?
This was a great atmosphere. Anytime you go on the road, especially in the Big Five, it was awesome. We knew going into it the place was going to be rocking. We thought, just like the start of the game, right? This is their first ever Big Five home game. So their student section was great. Their fans were into it. But how about our fans? Our fans behind the bench were awesome. I mean, I saw a lot of cherry and white behind that bench screaming and just as loud. So I'm proud of our fans for coming out tonight, supporting us in the city. And now I hope those same fans bring at least 8,000 more on Saturday.
Adam, just to go off of what Josh asked Hysier, what does it mean to you to be 3-0 beyond the obvious, considering all the new pieces that you have, and again some of the fending off the AD and then holding on to this team?
It's something we talk about a lot. Like, we've been on the road for 2 out of 3, and in my career, I'm not used to really going on the road early on in the season like that. It's some of the places you've been. So we just talk about being together, and it's so cliche, but it's just a one-game approach. It's just a one game. We just talk about what do we need to do for this one, and don't worry about it. We tell our guys all the time, you get 31 opportunities, right? This is the only chance Team 128 gets. So now there's 3 gone. Can't get them back. We can learn from them, but now we got to move on to the next one. So it's kind of that mentality we've had all season. We did it in the off season. Same thing. Just take that practice. Worry about that practice. Don't worry about 2 days from now, and live in the moment.
Adam, now that you have 3 games and a little bit of a sample size here, what's something that this group does maybe better than you thought they would in the offseason? What's something that they're struggling with a little bit?
I think we're really defending, and I think it starts with our communication. That's our, that's got to be our calling card. We got to defend. We got to defend for 40 minutes, whatever that means. We got to communicate, and then we got to finish with a rebound. I think we're doing a great job of getting to the foul line and knocking shots down from there. I'd probably like to see us make some more shots, right? You get up there at your press conference, talk about shooting threes. We're shooting them. I should have rephrased it. We need to make them. So, but I'm really proud of these guys. They're taking what the defense is giving them, and no matter what it is, these guys are all finding ways to help us win. Every one of our guys did something tonight to help us win. That includes our guys that didn't play. A lot of guys prepared us for the game, and they do a great job. So it's 14. It's 14 guys helping us each night.
The difference in the game is probably in that 13-5 turnover ratio. When you're not shooting the ball the way you want to, how critical was that? And what kind of made you guys kind of stay together and keep the ball?
We talk about it all the time. It's a huge key for us. We want to be under 10 turnovers a game. It's something we talk about. We've done a drill in practice. When we started throwing the ball around a little bit too much, we just take the ball off the rack. There's no more basketballs on the rack. It's kind of a Coach Larinaga drill I stole. If there's no more basketballs left, you run. So it's simple. You learn quickly. Take care of the basketball. It's a huge key in these games. And I'm really proud of our guys. I think you know, end of game, we had some stuff probably, you know, we'll watch the film, so even 2 of those 5 we probably could have gotten back. But just proud of these guys. They just figure out how to win and whatever it takes.
And as you talk about wanting some more shooting, some more scoring, Jordan Riley comes in the second half, scored 7 straight at one point. How important is it to kind of get him started going in that category?
No, it's great. He's awesome. You know, he's coming back off an injury. He's worked so hard. He works on his game. He's got a great personality. We know he can get downhill. He guards. You know, he just wants to win, right? Like he played 15 minutes there and he made some winning plays. And that's what we showed after the Navy game. We showed a lot of winning plays. It doesn't always show up in the box score. But really proud of him coming in. He's been great. He keeps getting better each day of practice.
Sam gave credit to the scout for sort of giving Williams a tough night. What do you give credit to, and how was Sam part of that?
I give credit to our 14 players, and I think I got 20 people on staff. You see all the guys wearing these quarter zips. They did a heck of a job. They really do. Our staff is unbelievable. They prepare our guys. They watch extra film with them, and we try to be great communicators. Because I tell our guys all the time, it doesn't matter if we as a staff know what's going on, they got to know it. And I think our staff has done an amazing job with that, relaying our message so that we're all on the same page.
What was the conversation like with Sam after like he gets whistled for that foul, and then that kind of opened the floodgates for them to come back, for him to settle down? What I mean, I know there's no magic wisdom you can give, but what was the conversation like after that, where he got whistled for that and they put that 3-point play?
You know, I told him, we're not going to argue calls. Referees aren't going to change them because you throw up your arms and ask and talk to the ref. So I told him, sit down, take a deep breath, relax. You're going to go right back in, and you got to bring it. But while you're out, watch. See what they're doing so that you can get a little bit better, right? Against the zone, see where you can screen. See where you can flash. And he's great. You know, we talk about being cool, calm, and collected, and that's what he was. Right when he came off, and then when he went back in, he was great.
Coach, now 2 back-to-back wins were just pretty dicey at the end there, and it feels like you guys could have won by more than 2 points here tonight. What are the improvements going forward and how you can close out games better?
You know, it's a challenge, right? They're on the road. On the road, it's hard. We'll clean up some stuff from it, right? We'll learn from it, but, you know, it's hard to blow guys out on the road in college basketball, right? Especially in the Big Five. Big Five is a battle. We knew it was going to be a possession game, so we knew we get up, they're going to go up. It's a game of runs. But we learned from it. I thought we learned from the Navy game, and I think we'll learn from this one, and then that'll help us prepare for Saturday.
And just real quick, one more thing on the shooting. Shot selection. Are you happy with the shot? Is it selection? Is it where does that factor in?
Yeah, you know, at Navy I wasn't. I thought we took some tougher shots, and we talked about it. Tonight I have to watch the film. I thought we took a couple tough ones, but I thought once we settled down, we took the good ones, and we missed. And our guys are going to keep shooting. They're going to keep shooting. So, you know, Hysier's 3 for 13. He makes a big one, right? Like Jordan Riley throws one in there at the end of that. So we're going to keep shooting. It's just something we talk about, and it's great confidence in our guys. I believe in them. They've earned the right to take those shots. So we're going to keep doing the same thing.
All right, thanks everybody.